Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a FIFA 14 squad builder. So today we're going to be looking at a Serie A side. Now Serie A sides are quality because of the fact that you can actually use kind of just loads of different players for really cheap. Like players in the Serie A league for some reason are just a lot less expensive than pretty much any of the other leagues. So with that being said, I managed to use a few players from here. Some will be cheap and some will be expensive, and I actually start off with a pretty expensive one, that's Buffon, but I actually managed to get him in a pack, so that's why I'm using him. But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about this team. I decided to go with a 4-4-2 formation. Now I've tried this formation in a 3-5-2, and the goals you guys will see coming up is at times a 3-5-2 formation, but I figured I tried out the 3-5-2 and I just didn't like it, guys. It was something about the formation, I wasn't getting goals. Now I tried it with a few other teams, I just can't seem to use the 3-5-2 this year. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but you know, it just doesn't feel nearly as strong. But I decided to go back with a 4-4-2. Now, a lot of people might be like, Cal, 4-4-2 is just like a very, I don't want to say noob friendly, but just like a very basic formation. And admittedly it is, but it is working for me very, very well. And I know it works for quite a few other people as well. Nepenthes quite enjoys it. Atsuroz also quite enjoys it. So the 4-4-2 has definitely been the most comfortable for me. And one of the reasons for that, I feel as though, is because of the fact that it's just very simple. You have the back four. I feel as though, especially the early stages of FIFA, that you just kind of need four at the back if you want to, you know, not concede as many goals. That was my issue when I had three at the back. So yeah, for that reason it's good. And then at the midfield you have the wingers, because we all know, guys, if you haven't figured this out already, crossing is ridiculous in this game. Make sure you got nice wingers and you just swing those in. Anyways, let's take a quick look at the back four. You got Caceres, I think that's how you say his name. He's the Juventus center back there. He is very, very good. He's got good pace on him. And I also have Campagnaro, the informed version. Now Campagnaro is probably the best out of all of those defenders right there. He has been amazing for me. He's literally like a rock at the back, so I very much recommend him. Then I have Conco right back there, so he's done a very good job, and it's just more about the attacking and defensive work rates of the defenders that I like. Let's take a look at the midfield, because we seem to be powering through them pretty quickly and I can't seem to keep up. The two center midfielders we have is Pogba. Pogba is just really good. He's tall, so he can win those sort of air battles, if you will. And then we have Vidal. Now, Vidal is always very underrated because he has such great overall stats that you just can't go wrong. Honestly, guys, please try and use him. He is fantastic in this game. Pogba I found to be very good. He seems to score quite a few goals, a lot more goals than I would expect. Anyways, on the left midfield position, we have Shaarawy. Shaarawy is just a monster. His finesse shots are fantastic. He's got good acceleration, good pace. He can take on almost any sort of right back or right midfielder, and I would recommend him. He is quite expensive though. At the moment, he's going for around 18,000 coins. Of course, all of those prices will change towards the longer the game goes on, so just keep that in mind. Then at right mid, we have Quadrado, and he's quite good. I wouldn't say he's amazing. At times, you know, he just gets pushed off the ball way too easily, but he is solid. Then we have Balotelli. I am a huge fan of Balotelli, and you'll see he scores quite a amount of goals for me, just because he's good aerially and he is also very good on the ground. He can score some nice goals. He scored some nice finesse shots with me. And then on the other side, we have a Barbo. Now, I've tried the likes of Muriel out. I have yet to try Di Natale, so I guess I'm a little bit inexperienced when it comes to Di Natale, but I will say this striking combination is wonderful. I did not enjoy the Muriel Balotelli combination. I'm not entirely sure why that was, but the synergy just wasn't right. But anyways, we're moving on to some goals here, and you guys will notice, you know, headers, finesses, that sort of thing, they are going to be very popular in this game, and if you don't like it, then you know, it just sucks a little bit. But at the same time, you know, it's a different FIFA. It's something a little bit new, because we all know finesses in FIFA 13 were just not that good at all. So another big thing I want to let you guys keep in mind is that you should always think about players that may or may not have the finesse trait. That's something to keep in mind. If you guys would like to see a video of me showing you guys, you know, a video of just some of the best players that possess the finesse trait, then let me know, because let's be honest, guys, the finesse is definitely back and it's in full force. Some people might say that it's a little bit overpowered, and I'd like to agree with you, but at the same time, it's just nice to be able to score a finesse. I haven't been able to score a finesse in so long, so it's all good. But there, Balotelli, like I said, he is just the goal scorer for me. He's fantastic in this team. Some other players that I actually tried out in this team was Kaká. Kaká for me is just such a huge letdown. I was really disappointed with him. literally, he was just poo. Like, honestly, just terrible. Yeah, just do not try and buy him. I didn't enjoy him, and I have to admit, his price is around 8k at the moment I'm doing this commentary, which just seems, you know, quite high for someone that I just did not like using at all. You know, in theory, I thought he would have been like almost the perfect midfielder for me, but it just wasn't meant to be. Then again, though, I did try him in that 3-5-2 formation that I didn't enjoy, and then when I switched back for the 4-4-2, I went for these two midfielders here. I went for what do you call it, Pogba and Vidal. I also tried out Cambiasso as well as a centre defensive mid. He was good, but he wasn't anything special, and that was a very nice goal there from Pogba. He manages to take it down and then just over the keeper. Like I said, Pogba just seems to be scoring goals for me, and that's what I like to see. If you guys are interested as well, I really want to take my squad builders, I'm saying to the next level just sounds cheesy and a bit weird, but I would like to be able to give you guys a little bit more information on my squad. So let me know, guys, if you would like to see, you know, the sort of assists and goals of a squad, or even the chemistry styles that apply to the player. I mean, if you go back, you will actually be able to see them, and as you can see, the guy actually brings his keeper out there. I think he tried to go for that tactic where you kind of fake into them, you know, trying to chip you, and you just pull your keeper back last minute. I think he tried to do that, but I think he forgot that finesses in this game are ridiculous, so that's how I managed to score that one. Like I said, you know, if you'd like to see some more info on that, be sure to check it out, and scroll back through the video if you'd like to take a look at some of the chemistry styles that I applied to the players, because I'll tell you what, this team is a lot of fun to play with. It's a solid team. There are definitely cheaper options that you guys can have in this team. For example, you know, Buffon you can swap out for a cheaper goalkeeper for sure. You know, the left midfielder, I had Zuniga there as well, so you can always swap him out for El Shaarawy. You know, just simple changes like that. Just kind of use your own initiative to do it. I don't want to have to spell things out for you guys. A lot of the times people are like, God, Cal, this squad's so expensive, but you know, use your own initiative. If a player is too expensive or out of your budget, find a replacement. You guys know my opinions on these players and how this squad works, and yeah, the 4-4-2 is fantastic, and I think I'm going to be using it on quite a lot more squads coming up. So just be sure that if you guys have any formations that you'd like to see a squad built on, do let me know in the comments. But until then, guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and bye bye.